Yes.
Mr. Diamond?
That's right. Well, it isn't if you're a bill collector.
I'm Lila Bradley. I phoned you about an appointment.
My phone's never stolen. Let me get you a chair.
I understand that you do bodyguard work.
Well, it depends on the body. Miss Bradley?
Yes, it is, miss. But it's not for myself that I wish to hire you.
Figures.
But you will take the case.
Well, debtors can't be choosers. I get $100 a day in expenses.
That'll be fine. Here, this should cover 3 days of your services.
3 days?
I'll be going out of town for that length of time, and while I'm gone, I'd like you to watch over Jolie.
Jolie?
Yes, that's the young lady's name. She's a stranger here. She only just arrived from Paris.
Oh.
You won't find your task unpleasant, Mr. Diamond. Jolie is very attractive. In fact, she's won quite a few contests in France.
Well, man does not work for bread alone.
I'm staying at the Hotel Trenton. Why don't you stop by at, say, 9 this evening, and I'll see that you and Jolie get acquainted.
9 o'clock would be fine. Miss Bradley.
Yes.
I don't speak any French.
That's all right. Jolie doesn't speak a word of English.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je suis enchanté de vous voir. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je suis enchanté de vous voir. Hello. What are you doing here?
Now, isn't that a coincidence? I was about to ask you the same question.
Well, I have a client here.
You don't say.
Here's the matter. You got a cold?
Yeah. What's your client's name?
Lila Bradley. Well, she lives right in this apartment. What's this all about?
What's it about? Come here. That's what it's about. All right, Richard, let's get back to you. You said Lila Bradley was a client of yours.
Yeah, she hired me.
When?
This afternoon. Came to my office, made an appointment for me to meet her here tonight.
What time?
When I got here, 9 o'clock. What was the time of day?
Around 8. About that time, the switchboard downstairs got a buzz from this apartment. But there was no one on the line. Manager came up to check, found the phone off the hook, and Lila Bradley dead on the floor behind the couch. She came to you because she figured someone was out to get her?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Then like what?
Well, she wanted me to be a bodyguard. This friend of hers was coming in from Paris.
From where?
Paris. Paris, France. The city in France.
Oh, thanks. I knew I'd heard of it. So she wanted you to look out for this doll.
Yeah, that's right. For 3 days. She paid me in advance. This gal friend of hers was coming in. She was a stranger here.
From Paris.
Yeah, from Paris, yeah.
Lila Bradley didn't happen to mention the name of this French doll, did she?
Yeah, she did happen to mention the name. Jolie, that's the name.
Jolie?
Jolie? Jolie. Oh, that's funny. Jolie is funny. Right?
French doll, Jolie. That's very funny.
Well, I'm glad you're amused.
So you're going to find this Jolie?
Yeah, well, you stay here and laugh it up.
Oh, she's right here. Evans. According to the manager, she's just over from France, and her name is Jolie. Mm-hmm.
Big man.
Mr. Diamond?
That's right.
Permit me to introduce myself. My name is Latimer, Waldo Latimer.
Waldo Latimer. And?
I, sir, am a fancier.
Fancier than what?
That's a joke, I take it. I, Mr. Diamond, am a fancy of canines, both a trainer and a breeder. Magnificent creature, don't you think, Jolie?
You know the dog?
Of course, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, let's talk about just why you are here.
Oh, I see you're a devoted man, Mr. Diamond. I admire that.
You do?
Oh, indeed I do. A man who's devoted to his work can be trusted.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about me. We were going to talk about you, huh?
Oh, yes, why I'm here. The reason? Jolie and her very attractive mistress, the late Lila Bradley.
Go on.
Oh, yes, I will. We'll attack the very heart of the matter. Miss Bradley told me to come to you upon one condition, that condition being the event of her death.
She didn't tell me her life was in danger.
I'd say it's quite evident now she had good cause for fear.
I suppose you have no idea who killed her or why.
Not the slightest. She merely told me to present you with her instructions.
Instructions?
Precisely the word she used. She, paid you for 3 days of your services in advance. Are we together so far?
Yeah, we're together. Go ahead.
And for that fee, you were to take care of, that young lady? Are we,
together, yeah. In fact, I'm a little bit ahead of you, Mr. Latimer. You're here to see that I don't duck out on the job. Well, I got a little news for you. When I'm paid for a job, I deliver.
You're an honorable man, Mr. Diamond. No one would deny that. However, there is another test to your honor.
What's that?
You're to show Jolie personally.
Sure to whom?
To whom? Why, to the judges, of course. Didn't Miss Bradley tell you?
No, she didn't tell me. In fact, tell me what?
My dear Mr. Diamond, that French poodle is a prized possession. Already she has over 20 blue ribbons on the continent. She's entered in the dog show being held here in Los Angeles the day after tomorrow. And you, my dear Mr. Diamond, have been given the signal honor of showing her.
All right. Mr. Latimer, I'm not going to show a dog at any dog show. If you think I am, you're greatly mistaken.
You're an honorable man, Mr. Diamond, and an arrangement is an arrangement.
All right, now, look.
I so will quote your own words. When I'm paid for a job, I deliver. That's your exact words.
I seem to be eating them, don't I?
Your telephone, Mr. Diamond.
Hello.
This is Monsieur Diamond? Monsieur Diamond?
Yeah.
I must see you immediately.
Look, I'm busy.
Leela Bradley told me to call.
Who?
Mademoiselle Bradley. She said if anything happened to her, I must call you. Do you know where 209 Bellerose Street is?
Hey, I suppose I do. Why?
I am at that number. You must come as soon as possible.
Look, honey, I'm not going anywhere till I find out who you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is that I have been so, how do you say, upset. My name, Monsieur Diamond, is Julie. 209 Bellerose. I will be waiting. Monsieur Diamond?
I tried.
I am Julie. Come in, please.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
You expecting company?
Just you. And please call me Julie.
You know, you're a lot different than you were on the phone.
Pardon?
Oh, on the phone you were a little nervous and excited.
Oh, but now that you are here, I feel different. Sit down.
Thank you.
If we are going to be in business together, we should be better acquainted, eh?
Are we going to be in business together?
Well, you are out to do business, are you not?
Yeah, I guess I am.
But first we would have an aperitif, no?
What's in the vermouth? Poison?
Oh, you make a joke with me.
Well, honey, just how much acquainted are we going to get? Huh?
Oh, I do not know, monsieur. I think things should go their own way, don't you? But first, everything should be, how do you say,
That's right, cozy.
Oui.
Yeah, well, sometimes things can get a little too cozy.
But, monsieur...
Yeah, just forget it, will you? First of all, your name is not Jolie. Your accent is phony, and we could be a lot cozier if it weren't for that fella with his nose in the door.
I liked you right away, Mr. Diamond. You can come out now, Carlos.
Senor Diamond?
Carlos Rivera, Mr. Diamond. And his accent is not phony. You have something that we want, and we're willing to pay well for it.
Very well.
Well, maybe it won't be well enough.
We won't bargain. Our top figure is $20,000.
That's your top.
It is a deal?
Well, it would be if I knew what you were talking about.
We have no time for tricks. We're talking about a package Lila Bradley turned over to you.
Package? Oh, that, yeah.
Give us the package and you will have $20,000.
An easy transaction.
Yeah, well, that would be very nice, except for one thing.
And what's that?
I don't have any package.
I said no tricks.
Now, look, search me. I don't have a package.
You're only making it difficult for yourself. Carlos.
You run out of knives, Carlos?
Since you refuse to cooperate, Mr. Diamond, we'll just have to search your office.
You're a great watchdog.
Well, Mr. Diamond?
I told you, it isn't here.
You can save yourself a lot of trouble.
Look, honey, Lila Bradley didn't give me a package. I don't know what you're talking about. brings you here?
Well, I just stopped by to see how you and the poodle are making out.
That's funny.
Well, it doesn't look very funny to me.
That doesn't. I had visitors.
Yeah, what were they looking for?
A package.
Well, the package had what in it?
I don't know.
Come on, Richard, no holding out.
Hello, go away. Will you just go away?
Well?
I don't know what they were looking for.
Who?
The man and the woman that were here. They seemed to think I had a package that Lila Bradley left with me.
And the package had what in it?
And I told you, I don't know.
Well, you're only making it tough on yourself, friend.
Look, Pete, I'm not holding out. My client is dead. I got no one to protect. All I know is that the man's name was Carlos Rivera.
And the woman?
Her name wasn't mentioned.
Would you recognize her if you saw her again?
Yeah, I'd recognize her.
Come here.
Go away. You've had your breakfast. Now, that isn't French, but get the point. Hello.
Pete, Richard. The woman's been identified. We just got word from Treasury.
Treasury?
Yeah, she was involved 2 years ago in a smuggling rap.
Oh.
Her real name is Rita Scher.
What about Carlos Rivera?
Well, according to Treasury, that's his real name. He and the Scher woman were partners. Looks like he dissolved the partnership himself.
Yeah, it looks like it, Pete. You have anything on Rivera?
Nothing. The APB on him is still in effect. We'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, let me know when anything breaks, huh?
Sure. If you're not too busy at the dog show.
Oh, that's funny. That's very funny, Peter.
Good morning. Well, Mr. Diamond, today's the day, isn't it?
Well, it is for the dog. I feel a little bit like Marie Antoinette on the way to the guillotine.
Well, sir, in that case, I bear good tidings. I will relieve you. I will accept the honor of showing Jolie myself.
Now, wait a minute, Mr.
Oh, no, don't give it a thought. No thanks necessary. The pleasure and honor of showing such a magnificent creature as Jolie is reward enough.
No, well, I was paid for the job, and I always earn my fee.
Well, Miss Bradley, rest her soul, would understand. Come on, Jolie.
Miss Lila, what's the hurry?
Well, the show's about to begin in a couple of hours. There's grooming and other numerous things to do.
Like, picking up a certain package?
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Oh, you follow me.
You're not making very much sense.
You know, I told the police all about this. I didn't tell them about you. I was saving you from myself.
That, Mr. Diamond, is my good fortune and your poor fortune.
You're pretty handy with that knife, aren't you?
It accomplishes the same thing as a gun, and with no telltale noise.
You came back here after I was unconscious.
Carlos Rivera escaped, but not for long. His body's in the city dump with the rest of the trash.
3 people, that's a lot of killing.
They deserved it for double-crossing me. Stealing a shipment of gold from me last month in San Francisco. But they didn't even have honor amongst themselves. Lila ran out on Carlos and Rita with the prize.
The prize being the package.
Precisely. Lila confessed to me before she died that the package was left in the valise she had checked at the baggage department in Union Station. She also confessed that the baggage check was left with Jolie. She sewed it into her collar. So I felt quite safe in leaving Jolie with you while I went about my work. Now there's only one more test.
much on English, but, you're okay. Hey, Richard.
Our treasury picked up the police at Union Station.
Oh, good.
As Latimer said, the gold was in it.
Well, I guess that's that.
Yeah, except for one thing.
What's that?
For you to come downtown with me now and make out your report.
Well, can it wait, Pete?
Sure. Why?
I gotta see a man about a dog show.